Fayette County needs a new recorder of deeds. I'm John Marietta, and I'm your man. It's time for you to step up and do your part and vote for me on November 2nd. Recorder of Deeds of Fayette County.
I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around rooms thinking what I got to do, who I'm supposed to be. I don't want to be anything other than me.
125th anniversary. The first weekend of October will be filled with events to commemorate Trinity's historical church presence here in Uniontown. Here's a list of what will be going on. Friday, October 1st at 7:30 p.m., there will be a free organ concert at the church building, located at 79 West Fayette Street. Saturday, October 2nd from noon to 5, bring the family to Story Square for music, games, and food. And on Sunday, October 3rd, join us for worship at 11 a.m. to hear Trinity's chancel and handbell choirs. We hope to see you this October.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium. Steve Superick along with Tony Hinola, Billy Dyson on the camera, Nick Barczyk back at the studio. Brian is in an undisclosed location giving us text and updates tonight. He's watching us, and Mr. Harry Radcliffe has it teed up, going right to left on your radio dial. And he gets his right leg in it. Oh, it's a squib kick, Tony, and it's going to be picked up by number 21. That's fine.
There's a
and
block
he's got a block in the back, but he breaks free up to the 50-yard line, and a good return for the Rams. No call, Tony.
Wow. And that was right in front of us, Steve. I mean, that was obvious. We both said it at the same time.
Yep.
Fine with a 40-yard return, and Ringgold going to start at midfield.
Gets it out to the – they're going to put it right at the 50, right in front of us. So
from midfield.
Grab up a chair and have a good time watching this football game, listening to us. We're glad to have you with us here on 590 AM, 101 FM. And the Rams come out. They go with a wing team, but this was a shotgun, and he hands it off to the wing back off the right tackle, gets 11 yards. That's Oslowski, and he picks up 9 on a little sweep to the right, Tony.
And as we said, this team definitely a running team, Steve. 368 yards rushing against York, and they're going to start out here trying to run the ball right down the Mustangs' throat.
Second down and 1, just underway. And Dotson will go in the shotgun, 2 sidecars. He's got Fine and Oslowski to his right. And that's number 33. That's Palefko. And he muscles up for a first down. So the Rams running it right down the Mustangs' throat early in this game, Tone.
Yeah, so 2 rushes and a quick first down for the Ringgold Rams.
Gets the ball out to the 36-yard line. First and 10 for the Rams.
36.
And Dotson comes to the sideline to get the play from Coach Mangus. And
now still a lot of time on the play clock there.
20,
only at 20 now.
Yep. He has 2 sidecars. Number 5, that's Kynes, is way split to the left. You got a wing back, number 21, Fine on the right, and he hands it off. Again, that's a big gain there from Oslowski to the right side, and the Rams having their way with the Mustangs up front.
And Oslowski now all of a sudden 2 carries and 15 quick yards. And another manageable second down for the Ringgold Rams.
This is a shotgun version of the old Delaware wing T, Tony. That's a offense I ran back in the day in high school, but we never got to go out of the shotgun. That was, who did you think you were, the Dallas Cowboys? Now here's Dotson in the gun. He gives it to number 33, and that ball, he is tackled that time by number 67 from the Mustangs. Glebus makes a good tackle on Palefko, but he's still able to fall forward and get a couple yards, and it's going to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's a third and 1 for the Rams. Ball on the 27, 9:52 left.
From the Mustang 27.
Here at Joe Montana Stadium, you got Dotson in the gun again. He's got Palefko to his right, and he's going to hand it off. Oh, there's a fumble on the play, and Oslowski just lost it, Tony. It looked like a read option play, and he just came out of his hands.
For the Rams.
He lost a couple yards, so that'll bring up 4th down now. And what would you call that, 4?
Definitely close to, I'll say 3. They're calling it 4. But
4 on the scoreboard,
Yeah, it's gonna be
9:19 left.
4.
First opening drive of the game. Steve Suprick, Tony Anula, glad to have you with us here. Joe Montana Stadium. Dotson in the gun. He's got Oslowski to his right, hands it to him again, and he is going to bull his way forward. It looks like he's going to pick up enough for a first down. And the Rams are moving the ball exclusively on the ground. And Tony, we kind of thought that they would try to do this to keep the ball away from the Mustangs.
Most definitely, Steve. And you can see pretty effective running attack right now. It's kind of a two-headed monster right now with Oslowski and Polefko.
Yep. And they're using Fine out on the wing. They left him as a wing back, but he's been on the more on the running back, but he's been on the wing. And Dotson breaks the huddle. They're not using a no huddle, so you got Polefko to the right of the quarterback and Oslowski to the left. There's a first pass of the game thrown out to Kynes down the left sideline. It has a man and it's into touchdown Rams, and they will strike first.
Kynes.
That's a 26-yard, 25 or 24-yard touchdown.
Making a score, Ringgold 6.
And he threw it down. It had good coverage there by the Mustangs, but not to be.
24 yards on the pass.
Yeah, Pyro had very good coverage on Kynes. Yeah, Dotson just kind of threw it up, and Kynes just kind of out-jumped Pyro to get the ball.
He did, and Oslowski will kick for the Rams and out of the hold of Brandon Fine, a senior, and the ball spot. The kick is up, and it is a low liner, and it is through. So the Mustangs trail 7-0 here to the Rams, and we'll be back on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM and 101 FM on WMBS. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
McClure & Wolf, certified public accountants, your full-service accounting firm serving the tri-state area since 1926, is conveniently located at 538 Morgantown Street in Uniontown, offering tax, accounting, auditing, payroll, management advisory, and estate planning services. McClure & Wolf is recognized as an industry leader in providing their clients with quality professional services. To find out more about their services, visit them online at www.mcclurewolfcpas.com or give them a call at 724.
Oslowski will kick for the Rams.
Certified public accountant.
Dig for the Mustangs.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium, home of the Ringgold Rams. And Landon Oslowski, the running back, is also the kicker, made the extra point. He will tee it up at the 40-yard line, right on the X, Tony. And back deep for the Mustangs is number 15. That's Tajai Hooper. And he'll hopefully get a return for the Mustangs, who have not had the ball yet.
Well, it was a 7-play drive that ate up 3 minutes and 26 seconds.
Kicks goes to number 25. He's got a lane, and he goes up the middle, and he gets all the way out to the 40-yard line. And you got a player hurt, Tony, for the Rams.
Brian Pirro on
I'm trying to catch what the number is there. Looks like
number 8. But that's a good return for Pirro, has get the ball out all the way to the 40-yard line. That's where the Mustangs will put it in play with Rodney Gallagher at quarterback for the Mustangs. He's got the Shields, Hooper, wideouts, Chambers, Pyro, slot back, and of course he has Eric Allen, his sidecar to his left. And he's got 2 receivers right and 2 receivers left. Shotgun Gallagher barking out some signals. Snap comes early. He doesn't handle it. I don't think he was ready for it. He had to fall on it, Tony. And Mustangs fortunate to get the ball back there, but a loss of probably 3.
Loss of 3 on the play
for the Mustangs.
Yeah, -3 is right, Steve. You're right. It looked like he was not ready for that snap. Looked like he might have been audibling or something.
He was barking out some signals, and he just wasn't ready for the snap. And here comes same formation. You got Allen to his left. You got Hooper in the slot, and that's Pyro to the left. Top of the screen, probably Chambers. Here comes DeShields in motion, and there's a flag on the play. And it's going to be a false start. Somebody moved early.
Yeah, I think they're Actually, I think the wide receiver on the top side, it might have been Chambers.
Yeah, Chambers. He was either Chambers or DeShields.
False start against
No, that was Pratt over there, number 1, right? Pratt's in the game.
Play second down.
Who he wasn't in last week, but Pratt came in motion. I didn't see anything that Pratt did to cause a false start. And now the Mustangs going backwards. It's second down and 18.
We're going to have another penalty.
Another flag. Now the
too many men on the field.
Too many men on the field for the Rams. What's the call?
Definitely.
Yes.
Now, they didn't give him a timeout, did they?
And
let's see what the referees are going to huddle up. I mean, the flag was thrown. It looked like they had too many men on the field. Maybe an illegal substitution here, but now the referees are going to chat it out, and let's see what they call.
And the official that threw the flag was on the back judge to the left of the formation, and he threw it as one of the.
They're going to wave it off.
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, a defensive player can run off the field, so I don't know why he threw that flag. If that would have been offense coming out of the huddle, 12 men, that would have been a flag. But either way, it's no flag. They pick it up. 7:37. Of course, Mustangs going backwards. Tony, 2nd and 18. And you have Gallagher now with Allen to his right. Pyro out wide left with Hooper. Here comes Pratt in motion. And another flag. And then we get a timeout for the Mustangs.
And I'm waiting to see. Oh, he was waiting to see. I understand what happened was the play clock didn't reset after that penalty was waved off. And that's what Kolasar is going to complain about, which is legitimate. And it looked like they were going to run the same play that they got called a penalty for there.
Yeah, DeShields coming in motion, exactly the same play.
Mm-hmm. So now let's see what they're going to do here. 2nd down, and they are going to reset the play clock. So
I think maybe they'll switch the play up here. You got you got Hooper in the slot to his left. Now Allen is a sidecar to the right this time of Gallagher. Pyro out wide left. Here comes DeShields in the slot. They fake the handoff to him. They're going to look. Gallagher running for his life, just throws it away out to the right. And Gallagher running for his life back there, Tony. Nothing going on. There's a flag.
They're going to call.
Comes down. Maybe I don't know what they call there, if they're going to call intentional grounding or maybe a penalty on the bench.
I think they're going to have to call intentional grounding. There was nobody out there.
No one near where he threw it.
No.
Flag on the play.
And he has to get out of the pocket and throw it past the line of scrimmage. He did throw it past the line of scrimmage. He threw it out of bounds, but you're right. Chambers streaking down the sideline wasn't within 30 yards of that football, was he?
No, he was not. So they're going to call.
So the Mustangs are off to a very poor start so far. Intentional grounding is the call.
Intentional grounding.
And you wonder, that's a loss of down, so that'll send them back. You do the math, Tony. It's it's got to be 3rd down and Hopwood probably.
Yeah, well,
3rd and 37 on the scoreboard.
Yep, and that's about right.
Oh, wait, they're going to go back a couple more yards. Wait a minute, look at that. The official picked up the ball. He didn't like that. He put it back another, so they might be 3rd and 40 now.
Well, I don't know. I'm not so sure why it's not a spot foul, is it? I didn't think.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay.
So here comes Hooper in motion now, and they hand it to him, and he is going to get stuffed in the backfield. A loss on the play. Hooper coming in motion on the jet sweep. Nothing going on there. And the Mustangs are backed up, and the punter will have to go underneath the shadow of his own goalpost. And I can tell you, that is not a good place to be for a punter, especially in high school football.
I agree, and the thing of it was, Willis blew that play up for Ringgold. Basically came in on the linebacker slot there and just was in Hooper's face as soon as he got the ball handed to him.
And Diamond is back in punt formation, and your number 5, Dante Kynes, back by himself. The Rams look like they're coming after it. They do. And a pretty good punt out of there. And Kynes is going to field it, shakes a man out to the right. There's a block, and he gets another block, and he gets all the way up to the 27-yard line. Good return for the Rams, and they are in business again. 1st and 10 for the Rams. We'll be back on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 WMBS 101 FM. We'll be back right after this.
Bad hair day, bad day at the office, bad day behind the wheel. Hey, Stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group. 724-437-9812 or go to SproulsInsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Welcome back, and the handoff is to, that's number 33. That's Polefko right off left tackle, and he grinds his way in there for about 4 yards, Tone.
Yeah, they're going to give him 4. And like I said, they just got good field position on both starts there, Steve, at the midfield and now at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, and this is clock moving, 5:40, 5:39 now counting, and 7-0 Rams already, and the Mustangs did nothing offensively, and the Rams seem to be controlling the ball mostly through the ground except for that touchdown pass, but most of the plays have been on the ground. And here comes, there's a reverse.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine going around the end. That's a little trickery there, and he gets stacked up. Good tackle there by the Mustangs. That's number 13. I don't have that 13 on the roster, Tony.
That's DeMonte Kiss.
Oh, they must have changed numbers.
Kiss with the tackle.
So by DeMonte Kiss.
They're going to give him a first down.
Yep, first down at the 17-yard line. So the Rams on the right hash, 5-16, 7-0 your score. And here comes Dotson with
from the Mustangs, 17.
Polefko to his right, and they hand it to Oslowski, who goes off right tackle, cuts up the middle, grinds it away. Good cut by Oslowski, and he gets all the way down to the 7-yard line, Tom.
They're going to move it again. It's going to get, I think they're looking to move the sticks again, so another first down.
Yeah, first and goal for the Rams.
So Oslowski with 10-yard gain real quick.
Gain of 11
moving the football. The Rams 5:02 counting clock here. 7-0 Rams early. Mustangs in trouble, Tom.
Yeah, the defense just having a tough time stopping this rushing attack by the Ringgold Rams right now.
Kine split wide to the left, and they hand it up to Polefko, who bulls his way forward and gets a couple.
Polefko, your ball carrier.
Good job by the Mustang front there to plug a hole. But the clock continuing to move is right in what the Rams wanted to do, keep the ball away from the skill.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Skill players from the Mustangs.
Second and goal for the Rams.
Second and goal.
The Mustang 4.
Dotson comes in with Polefko to his right, Oslowski to the left, and they hand it to Oslowski right off right tackle, and he bulls his way in, and he gets in. So 13-0 Rams.
Touchdown.
And it's too easy, Tom.
It is too easy, Steve. It's just basically the rushing attack is just running right over the Mustangs right now. So Oslowski with the touchdown. He's got 6 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown now.
Oslowski's run covering 4 yards.
Yeah, it's Mustangs are going to have to make some adjustments. And now Oslowski, who's doing everything, he's running the ball, and now he's kicking the ball out of the hold of Fine, and there's a snap back is good, placement down, kick is low, but it goes to the right. He misses it.
Oslowski's attempt is no good.
So your score, 4:14 left, first quarter, 13-0 Rams over the Mustangs, and you are listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
We're driving harder, take you farther. Have you ever been at a Fact bus stop and wondered where your bus was? Now you can track all Fact fixed route buses in real time. Go to factbus.com or download the Fact Bus Route app for your cell phone or tablet from the Google App Store. It's free. And don't forget, all Fact fixed route buses now have
free for the Mustangs, number 15, Taji Hooper.
Factbus.com or call 724-628-RUN. Go get the bus and grab the bus. Come on, grab the bus. Get the best. We're saying County, nothing scrambling.
Welcome back, and there's a squib kick by Oslowski, picked up by Pyro, who juggles it, and he's going to go nowhere, going to get tackled by a host of Rams led by, that was number 88 for the Rams.
Trent Drum with the tackle there.
Trent Drum.
Pyro, he just lost the handle there trying to field it and just couldn't go anywhere. So the Mustangs starting at their own 20-yard line, now trailing 13-0.
And the Mustangs have only had the ball one time, Tony, and they went backwards. And you got to get Gallagher and the guys on track. And I think this was a perfect scenario for the Rams for a start here tonight on homecoming night. And now the Mustangs will send 3 receivers out to the right. Gallagher has Allen to his left, 1 receiver left. And Gallagher is going to look, roll to his right, and he has Pratt over there in the flat, and a nice gain there. Picks up about 7.
Intended for Jaden Pratt, complete.
And that'll bring up second down and probably 3. We'll give him 7 yards on that, Tony.
Yes, I gave him 7.
Tony does our stats, does a great job.
Yeah, that last drive by the Ringgold Rams covered 28 yards on 5 plays and only took 1 minute and 38 seconds off the clock.
Now they're on the right hash, so they got 3 receivers out to the left, and Gallagher will kind of roll this way, looks, throws it back across the formation, has a man, Hooper, and he catches the ball for a first down, but there's going to be a flag down. The official does not even mark it where he caught it. And
no reason to.
Yeah, and he's going to, I think he's the official that threw the holding, so he knows it's coming back. So that'll march back. Good play. Kind of a throwback there, wasn't it, Tony?
It was, yeah. Kind of rolling to his left and then threw it back in the middle of the field. Wow. Hooper was open. They would have had a first down, but
that's a 30-yard penalty.
That's a spot foul.
Yeah.
Wow. So that ball was on the 27. They marked it, on the
10.
7-yard line? On the 10?
Yeah, it's on the 10.
Yeah, so
second down and 20, and here comes Gallagher. Have not seen Allen touch the ball yet, and of course they haven't been in position to give it to him. 2 receivers each side, and Gallagher in the shotgun. Allen just steps up and blocks. Gallagher in trouble. There's a little screen to Allen. He's got it. He's got some room out to the right. Can break a tackle. Fumbles the ball, and the ball goes down. And did it go out of bounds? If not, the Ringgold Rams may have it.
They're going to say Ringgold does have it, yep.
Yep, and he just trying to shuffle the ball, Tony, and the ball comes squirting loose.
Recovered by the Rams.
And it's recovered by the Rams.
Evan Parsons
so the Mustangs, Tony, just a miscue there, and that was a nice play. Good play by Allen. We'll keep it here. 3:02 left as the Rams getting up on the ball quickly. Breaking the huddle, but the tough break for Allen there, Brian, or Tony. That ball could have easily squirted out of bounds and would have been a first down for the Mustangs.
Well, and that's just it, Steve. He got those extra yards, and it looked like he was just trying to shift the ball from one hand to the other.
Correct.
And it just slid out of his hands. So the Rams now take over at the 33. 3:02 to go, and they're looking to extend this 13-0 lead.
Palefko right of the Dotson, Oslowski to the left, and there is a marker down. It looks like a false start on the Rams. Hear a motorcycle drive by us. We are close to the road here. And beautiful night here, Tony.
Perfect night, and a big crowd here tonight too, Steve.
Homecoming crowd,
yeah. Great crowd. A lot of Mustang supporters here. And
saw my old college teammate, Chris Pecon, down there.
And his son was in the homecoming court.
Yeah, he's a basketball player, isn't he?
Yep.
And the Rams off to a good start, 13-0, 3:01. And Dotson hands it off to Oslowski, who gets tackled in the backfield that time. And that's a good tackle by the Mustangs, number 18.
It's Carney.
Yeah, Carney gets in there in the backfield for a loss. And a loss of 1 on the play. So that's the Mustangs got to look at something positive here, Tony. Got to get a stop.
Well, and that was a nice play. Both he and looked like Friel was in there as well with Carney. Carney made a nice play from his linebacker spot.
Second and 16 for the Rams.
Loss of 6.
Palefko to the right of Dotson, Oslowski to the left, and now they're going to switch. Palefko going to go on the wing. This is more of a wing back look. Here comes Fine in motion, and he's going to get it on the end around, and he's going to just stumble.
Whoa.
Ooh, he looked like he hurt his knee, Tony.
I don't know if he hurt his knee or maybe,
it's either a cramp or he hurt his knee.
Man, he went down like somebody
Hamstring.
shot him. I hate to say that.
I tell you what, you're right. He had some room, and he's hurt. It's either a cramp or a knee injury, and either way, not good. So we'll take a quick break. This injury timeout is brought to you by the UPM Centers for Rehab Services, leaders in physical therapy. Visit physical therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. The Centers for Rehab Services, relief is closer than you think. And we'll take a quick 30-second break. We'll be right back after this.
Savings is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with an Education Club savings account at First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County. Your future dreams will start adding up. Plus, you may qualify for a scholarship upon high school graduation. Visit any First Federal branch to start saving today. For more information on account rules and scholarship eligibility, visit firstfederalgreen.com. Best wishes to our local team from First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, NMLS number 458729, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back, and the running back Fine got off on his own power, but they are looking at his knee. Now Dotson looks back. He's got a man. He's trying to throw it to the right. He's going to run, and he's going to get hammered over there by a host of Mustangs. That's number 55, led the charge. That's Tucker.
Tucker lowered the boom on Dotson.
Yeah, he did, and that's going to bring up fourth down. It's going to force a punting situation, whether they'll actually punt it or not. Tough spot on the field for a punt, Tony, on the 40-yard line. And that's going to send Gallagher back deep, and Oslowski is in punt formation.
Kind of interesting, though, Steve. I'm kind of surprised they're not going for it. I mean, really, the Mustangs haven't stopped them at all yet.
It's 4th and 17, and they're up 13-0. And the snap goes back. Oslowski gets it off. It's a high, wobbly kick. Gallagher is going to catch it on the 10. He's got room out to the right, Brian, or Tony. He's going to go up to the right. He's loose. He's loose. He's got one man to beat, number 99, and they're not going to catch him. Gallagher all the way to the house, brings it back 90 yards. Touchdown, Mustangs right back in it.
Yeah, and another huge play. And like we said in the pregame, Steve, when his team needs something to happen, he's the man to deliver.
You know what? There's nothing going on, and all of a sudden Gallagher gets the ball. I think I called that 90 yards. It might have been 80.
It was going to be 89, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's what I was looking at, an 89-yard punt return.
So no flags. He went out to the right and had nobody there. And there was a Ram in pursuit, number 99, and that was don't have a 99 on our roster, Tony, but it might have been Russell, 89. But either way, he was not going to catch him, and he was only a foot away from him at one point down that right sideline. And now Radcliffe is in for the extra point, and the Mustangs finally get set. The Rams have a couple people they're sending off the field, but here we go. The snap, good. Hold down, good. Kick is up, and it's good. So the Mustangs back in it, 13-7, 1:48 left. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 WMBS and 101 FM WMBS. We'll be back right after this.
Going on now with C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2021 Chevy Equinox for only $269 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevy.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Please assist GMS a well-qualified individual, 24 months, 10,000 miles yearly for $3,000 cash trade equity down with GM Lease Loyalty or GM Lease Conquest. Security deposit waived. Payment is for tax, title fees, and for payment. Sale ends September 30th, 2021. Plus 5 last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-929-8000.
When it's time to service your vehicle, don't procrastinate. Call Rose Motors, 724-583-1944. Rose Motors, specializing in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repair, exhaust work, paint inspection, and more. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? See Rose Motors, where financing is also available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown. Serving the area for 3 generations. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Saturday, 5 points.
Welcome back as Harry Radcliffe kicks off for the Mustangs, and it's a wobbler goes down there to the left, and it just goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. That'll give the Rams good field position, Tone.
Yeah, Will, and Radcliffe kind of hitting himself in the helmet there. He's kind of mad at himself for kicking that ball out of bounds, but it was a good try. They're trying to keep the ball away from Fine back there.
Yeah.
But that was actually Oslowski back there. I'm sorry, Fine's still down on the bench.
Yeah, that was Kynes. Dante Kynes, number 5, was back on that side where he kicked it. But he's been kicking the ball so deep all year on the kickoffs. Surprisingly, he didn't in high school. It's an automatic touchback if he gets it in the end zone, but he hasn't tried. Not much wind tonight either. It's a pretty calm night. Beautiful evening here.
Perfect evening for high school football, no doubt.
And Dotson in the gun again. 2 sidecars, Oslowski and Prolefka. There's Oslowski, gets it again off the right tackle. They're going to that play a lot, and Pratt comes in there with a stick, but not after a 5-yard gain for the Rams. And Tony, what do the Mustangs need to do? They got to plug some holes, don't they?
They do have to plug some holes. The linebackers are starting to step up there a little bit, Steve, but thought this game was going to be a little bit out of control there until Gallagher turned on the Jets on that 89-yard punt return for a touchdown, and all of a sudden the Mustangs are back in this game.
Oh, yep. This one big playability by Gallagher. And now you got a wide receiver. That's Kynes out there far to the left. 2 sidecars again. That's Polefko again off the left tackle. There's a good tackle by the Mustangs. Can you get the number there? That's 67?
Yeah, it looked like Glebus right there, jumping out of there. So nice play.
Good job by Caleb to get in there and stop that. And now you have a big 3rd down and 2 at the 43-yard line. 47 seconds left. The Rams lead it 13-7. Pretty good football game. Of course, the Mustangs really have done nothing offensively other than that punt return.
No, and the defense has been on the field for a long time, too.
Here comes Oslowski again off right tackle, and he's going to get some yards. That'll be a 1st down across midfield. And the Mustangs, there's number 12. That's Friel. And the Shields and Friel get in there on the tackle, but not after a big gain
of 8 on the play.
Of 8 yards.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams.
And this probably be the last play of the quarter if they get it off. 16 seconds left, 13-7 your score.
And they might just kind of wait it out. I think the coach is saying hold off.
They're going to hold it off. So we're going to go 13-7, end of 1. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM and 101 FM WMBS. We'll be back for the 2nd quarter right after this.
UPMC Center for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
I'm attorney Bill Martin of Radcliffe Law, and I've handled all sorts of workplace accident cases over the past 10 years. When you're hurt at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back. But you may not be physically ready to return. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call our workers' compensation team at Radcliffe Law at 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you and answer your questions at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Welcome back to the start of the 2nd quarter. 12 minutes on the clock, Tone. 13-7 Ringgold. And they are moving the football again as they just cross midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yeah, and right now, Laurel Highlands doesn't have an answer for this rushing attack.
No, they don't. And they're going all off, mostly off the right side with Oslowski, as now they have a sidecar in, and this time it's Polefko, I believe. No, is that Polefko?
Looked like yes.
Yep, Polefko.
Polefko.
And he bulls his way off of left tackle this time. Mostly they've been going to the right. He gets a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and call it 7. They give him 3.
Gain of 3 on the play.
And the Mustangs, this is exactly what we were told the Rams were going to do, Tony. They were trying to have ball control offense and run the football, and they're getting 5, 6, 7 yards of play, and they're doing a good job of keeping the ball away from the Mustangs.
Every bit of, Steve. They've got 5 first downs so far in that 1st quarter.
And this is Oslowski again. He's smacked as he gets a couple of yards by one of the Mustang defensive players. Got him. He actually went back like a pinball, but still picks up, call it 3. And it'll be 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, it looked like Friel stepped in there and put the lick on Oslowski.
Gain of 3 on the play.
It's called a long 3, about 3.5 yards.
Again, a 4 on the play.
Dotson doing a good job. He's only thrown one pass, right, Tone? Just one?
That's it.
Yeah.
One on that 24-yard touchdown pass to Kynes.
Kynes is split out to the right. He's got a wing back to the left. 2 running backs. Oslowski again off right side. He cuts back, and he does not get the first down, but still picks up yards. And there's a player hurt on the field for the Rams, number 74, I believe, holding his ankle. And we'll see if they need to call timeout, and I think they will. They're calling for timeout, so we're having another injury timeout. And this is brought to you by UPM Services for Rehab Services, leaders in physical therapy. Visit Jim Burns and Waylon Smith Drive. Call 724-437-7500. The Centers for Rehab Services. Relief is closer than you think. We'll be back right after this injury timeout, right after this.
On November 2nd, vote for Jason Cox, your nominee on both the Democratic and Republican ballot for magisterial district judge in the city of Uniontown. Jason Cox is happy to see all of our local student athletes working hard on and off the field and would like to wish all of our local teams the best of luck this year and in all their future endeavors. Remember, on November 2nd, vote for Jason Cox, your nominee on both the Democratic and Republican ballot for magisterial district judge in the city of Uniontown.
Welcome back, and the player for the Rams still down the field. Looks like they're trying to get him up, Tone. Looks like they're working on his foot or ankle. And
that's a big blow right there.
He's sitting up, so it looks like it's not too serious, and he's going to hobble off. There he comes, number 74 for the Rams. That's
Jacob Meyer.
Jacob Meyer, a 6 foot, 235-pound senior. And hopefully he'll be back. He looks like he's walking off okay. But this brings up a crucial play for both teams here, Tony. 10-13 left, 13-7 your score. 4th and 1. Obviously the Rams will go for it from the 40-yard line.
Oh, this is going to be a big play right now.
2 sidecars, Oslowski to the left. They hand it to Polefko, and he gets tackled in the backfield.
He's short.
And I think the Mustangs stopped him. Don't you think, Tony? I think they did.
Yes, they did. Actually, looks like he might have lost a half a yard.
Well, they're going to mark. Yeah, they're going to mark it no gain. So the Mustangs will take over. Big defensive stop for the Mustangs, and the Mustangs coming out. Looks like they're ready to go offensively. So we'll keep it here.
Change over on downs.
As they change over on downs, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. 10:04 left. Let's see if the Mustangs can get some offense going here, Tone.
They're going to start out with pretty good field position, Steve, on the 40-yard line.
Yep.
As you said, 10:04 to go.
Chambers is going out to the left. Friel, the tight end. You have, that's 13 in the slot.
Kiss in the slot there.
Kiss in the slot. And you got Hooper down here on the bottom of the screen. Allen, the sidecar. Snap goes back. And Gallagher looking to the right, has nobody to throw it to, and he throws it to DeShields, who was coming back to the play, and he just couldn't hold on.
And actually, pretty smart play there by Gallagher. Did not want to take the loss. Eric Allen was trying to throw some blocks out there for him, but the defense just kept trying to chase him down.
Tony, are you surprised that they have not given the ball to Allen yet? They threw it on that screen pass where he fumbled, but, you know, I'd give it. I mean, I'd go back to him.
I would too. Now we've seen him. He was averaging over 100 yards a game going into last week's Brownsville game. Ended up with 71 yards in that game. But I know it's kind of interesting. He hasn't given him a rush yet this game.
Well, you got 2nd down and 10. 13-7 your score. Gallagher in the gun. Allen. Here comes Pratt in motion. They give it to him on the jet sweep, and he's got some room. He's got a block out there into Shields, and he does a good job of Pratt sticking his nose up in there and getting an extra yard or two after contact. But that's a 1st down for the Mustangs as he picks up about 13 or 14 yards there.
We're going to give him 14 on that play. Nice play. And Pratt just dropped that head down.
Yeah.
He pretty much punished the defender trying to make the tackle.
And DeShields did a good job of shielding a block there. He was actually holding on for dear life to hold off that defender. And Pratt able to pick up some big yards, and now The Shields is split wide to the right and 3 receivers to the left. Sidecar is Allen. Gallagher in the gun, takes the snap, gives it to Allen this time off right tackle. Little read option. Allen breaks a tackle and then spins around and gets thrown backwards, but they still give him about 3 on the carry.
Yeah, and that last play with Pratt making that catch, that was a first down for the Mustangs.
First down with 9 minutes and change left in that second quarter, but they only had really 2 possessions in that first quarter.
Right. Going to give a quick shout out to one of the sponsors out at Amy's Quilt Room where they're having Sip and Soda night.
Sip and Soda sounds good.
Well, Sip and So. I don't know about soda. Hopefully it's more than that for them.
There's Gallagher in the gun. He's looking. He has a man in the flat. That's the Shields. Catches it right around the first down stick. They may give it to him. It's probably about a yard short.
Yeah, it's going to be extremely close.
And let's see where they spot it at the. What do you think, Tony? Give them about a yard short?
Yeah, they're going to make it a yard short is right.
So you're in the part of the field here where it's 4 down territory, I would think.
A gain of 6
at the 37-yard line. Mustangs coming out of the huddle. Gallagher in the gun.
37.
You have Kiss and the Shields to the right. Pratt and is that Chambers out to the left. Here comes all kind of motion here. And, they had Kiss go in motion, and I think Allen left early. Oh, they called offsides. Wow, the Mustangs get a break.
They did get a break there. Wow.
The Rams jumped early, and that'll give the Mustangs a first down, and that's a big break for the Mustangs.
Yeah, we thought it was going to end up being 3rd and 6 there, but as it turns out, Mustangs pick up their second first down of the game.
Gallagher in the gun, Allen to his right, 3 receivers left, the Shields down to the right, and they give it to Allen, who's sprinting around the left side, doesn't have anything going on there, and he is tackled by Dotson, who came crashing in from the safety spot, and he probably loses 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark it on the 36, so it's going to be a 4-yard loss for Allen.
Something smoking over there, Tony. You see the smoke coming over to your right?
I do.
In the student section.
Student sections.
And you got almost a full moon. I don't know if Billy can get a picture of that full moon for us, but a full moon tonight. Beautiful, not quite full, but beautiful night here at Joe Montana Stadium. 7:12 left, 13-7 your score. Here comes Gallagher in the gun. Allen to his right, 3 receivers to the right. And here comes Gallagher looking, dodges a man, looks, throws it downfield, has a man, but Kiss just could not come up with it. It was just a little to his right.
Incomplete.
Almost like a little miscommunication there. I think Gallagher thought that Kiss was going to break towards the sideline there, and he actually broke towards the middle of the field.
Yeah. The PA guy said it was the Shields, but actually that was Kiss, the 13.
It was. Yes, it was.
And that brings up a 3rd down and 14. And again, it's probably 2 down territory here. You're not going to kick a field goal from this far. Punting wouldn't give you a lot of advantage at all, especially the way the Rams have been running it down, down the field on us. And they got 3 receivers left. Allen is the sidecar to the left. He goes a little early, no call. Here goes a screen to Allen, and there's intercepted. Okay, Dotson, as Allen got knocked down, and he's got running room, and Dotson will get thrown out of bounds by Gallagher, but Allen fell down, Tony, and Dotson comes up with the interception. Big play for the Rams.
Huge play for the Rams.
So it'll be 1st and 10 when we come back at around the 31-yard line. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS. We'll be back right after this.
Where can you go these days and have your gas pumped for you? Oil checks and windshield clean. Joe B's Golf. That's where. Joe B's Golf is conveniently located at the corner of Fayette and Beeson Boulevard. Joe B's Golf is a fast, friendly, full-service gas station serving the Uniontown area in the same location for over 47 years. Joe B's Golf offers walkout services, general repairs, tire repair, fencing, storage lots, state inspections, golf products, and AAA 24-hour car and light park towing service. Call 724-438-0681.
Welcome back as the Rams hand it off to Palefko, who goes right off left tackle and picks up close to 1st down yards. I think they're going to give it to him all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be. It looked like an 11-yard gain there, so they got to move the chains.
What'd you see on that interception, Tone?
I thought Allen was kind of interfered with there, but could be wrong. And I can see Coach Colasar, he's going crazy over there, which I can understand. The Mustangs were setting defense, and here the Ringgold Rams ran somebody off the field.
Yep, yeah. So the Rams will take a timeout. We'll take one as well. C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM, 101 FM, WNBS. We'll be back right after this.
Lee's Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lee's does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lee's does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lee's wishes all the area football teams good luck this season from Lee's Plumbing and Excavating.
Trinity United Presbyterian Church in Uniontown is celebrating the church building's 125th anniversary. The first weekend of October will be filled with events to commemorate Trinity's historical church presence here in Uniontown. Here's a list of what will be going on. Friday, October 1st at 7:30 p.m., there will be a free organ concert at the church building, located at 79 West Fayette Street. Saturday, October 2nd from noon to 5, bring the family to Story Square for music, games, and food. And on Sunday, October 3rd, join us for worship at 11 a.m. to hear Trinity's chancel and handbell choirs. We hope to see you this October.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium, and one of the officials looks like is holding his nose there, Tony, coming off the sideline, so they're going to go one official short. But the Rams moving the ball on the ground pretty much any way they want to at 5, 6, 8 yards a clip. And they will take over here another 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. They lead it 13-7, 6:41, and the clock moving. And they give it to Oslowski again, off left tackle, and he's going to rumble out to the left, has room, and he's brought down by Pratt, but not after a 9-yard gain.
Stop by Pratt.
And we have got a score update from Brian. AG's now up 20-0. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Thank Brian Morozak, who's hope you're feeling better, Brian. And you'll be back next week. And the AG taking it to the Raiders, and here comes 2nd and 1, and there's another handoff to Oslowski off the left side, and that's going to go for a big first down. And they're just, it's the same play every time, Tom.
Yes, it is. Just kind of like that inside handoff, and Oslowski able to get through the line without a problem. So he's going to pick up 7 yards there. Oslowski now 13 carries for 66 yards.
Well,
it'll be 1st and goal for the Rams.
You know, I'm not a coach, but if I keep running a play and they keep getting 5, 6, 7, 8 yards of play, I'm going to keep running it until they stop me.
You get that right.
And here comes Dotson again. Here's Oslowski again. He's going to go right in the end zone for another touchdown for the Ringgold Rams. And that'll make the score 19-7 with the extra point pending. And they may stay out there and go for 2, Tony.
Laurel Highlands 7.
They're keeping the offense out there. Yes, they are. So Dotson gets a play from Coach Mangus, and he is going to run a play. And with the way they're running the ball, why not just hand it to Oslowski again? They haven't been able to stop him yet for a couple yards, so why couldn't he get 3?
I agree.
And the Mustangs got to have to regroup over there, Tony, and get those chalkboard out and do something to stop it. Here comes the 2-point conversion. They hand it right to Oslowski, and he's going to rumble right in, untouched. Again, the Mustangs give up a play, so gets the score back on 7s there. 21-7, your score, 5:37 left. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM, 101 FM, WNBS. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
The Catholic War Veterans, Post 1669 in Hopwood, has been proudly serving veterans in our area for over 71 years. The Catholic veterans are also committed to helping the youth in our community by holding the 10th annual Frank L. Musica Scholarship Golf Outing on September 18th at the Uniontown Country Club. Over the last 9 years, the golf outing has awarded 30 scholarships to various students.
For information on this year's outing, call on 724-437-3088 or visit the Catholic Sport Veterans Post 1669 on Facebook.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2021 Chevy Equinox for only $259 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. 360 DMS, well-qualified individuals, 24 months, 10,000 miles yearly, with $3,000 tax-free equity down, DMS loyalty, or DMS conquest. Security deposit waived. Payment is for tax, title fees, and for payment. Sale ends December 30th, 2021. Walk by black. Call dealer for all of the details at 724-668-2231.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium. 21-7 your score. Steve Suprick along with Tony Hinola and Billy Dyson on the camera. Nick Barczyk back at the studio, and Brian Morozak is in the main studio. It's probably his man cave tonight watching, and hopefully he's feeling better. And Oslowski's going to kick it off. 21-7 your score, and he squibs another one, and there's a hits at the feet of Kiss, who picks it up and is going to go over to the right, get out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. So the Mustangs will take over, Tony, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, and they need to get some offense moving.
Need to get some offense going, and really that play that Gallagher threw that interception, as we said, I thought Allen was kind of tackled on the play.
Yeah, it could have easily been a pass interference or, a holding call, and it goes the other way. But even with that, though, Tony, the Mustangs have no answer defensively for this Mustang or for the Ram offense.
None whatsoever, Stephen. Right now, like I said, they're having their way offensively, and really the only play that's been good for the Mustangs, even offensively, has been the punt return by Gallagher. Outside of that, they really haven't done much.
Yep, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. That's, I believe that's Pratt to the right. There's a screen pass. Oh, no, that's Pratt out there to the left, and he's going to get it and go forward. Little bubble screen out to the left to Pratt, and he gets about 6 or 7 yards. And they got to watch the clock here, Tony. 5:15 and counting. The Mustangs, of course, if they score here, it's only a 7-point game, and you almost have to score it, try to score at the end because of the way the Rams moving the ball. You probably don't want to give them much time. 2 receivers out to the left. That's Kiss. Actually, now a 3rd receiver. That's DeShields. Gallagher hands it up to Allen, who blasts his way up the middle, and they fumble it.
No, he was down, I would think they're going to call.
And he gets a first down, so that's a good play for the Mustangs. As Gallagher gets in first down yards, ball at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10, 4:41, 21-7 your score.
For the Mustangs.
And a nice little run there by Allen to hit that hole and pick up the first down. That's the 3rd first down of the night for the Mustangs.
And here comes Gallagher with Allen to his right, hands it to Allen up the middle. He's got room out, breaks into the secondary. First big gain for Allen, really, as he gets about 12 or 13 yards up the middle. Now the Mustangs showing some life on offense, Tone.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, Allen, 4 carries for 15 yards, and that was a nice burst there.
Yeah, really no need to be in a big hurry here. You want to score, but you want to probably not leave too much time left for the Rams. They don't have a quick scoring attack. And here comes Gallagher with Allen again. Here comes, is that the Shields in motion?
Hooper,
that's Hooper, 15. He got room on the right. And he is going to get another big gain. That's going to be a first down on the jet sweep. Oh, there's a flag now coming from the back judge over to the right, over where
looks like Kynes is over there chirping. Actually has his helmet off, so he's going to have to come out for this play anyway. That's going to be a 10-yard gain by Hooper on that sweep. And let's see what the call is here. And I think it's going to be
there jawing with Chambers.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a penalty on Kynes, to be honest with you. Let's see what the referees decide. So Hooper did pick up the first down.
And they're going to call timeout.
Timeout.
So let's get a quick break as well. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM, 101 FM. We'll sort it all out when we get back on WMBS.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest. Now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
Welcome back as big penalty gets it down to the 20-yard line or 23-yard line, and Gallagher on a read option play fakes it to Allen and goes off left tackle, picks up another 9 yards. So now the Mustangs moving the ball, Tony. First down, actually second down and 1 at the 13-yard line. So the Mustangs moving the football.
And a nice play there by Gallagher. You're right on that read option. Actually had it in the gut of Allen.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to hand it to him, but then he took it all around the left side and picked up 9 quick yards for the Mustangs.
You got the Shields and Pratt to the right. Hooper out to the left, and they're going to go right to Gallagher up the middle. He gets horse tackled there around the neck, and he does not get many yards. It looked like a quarterback draw. He was.
It would be interesting to see where they mark it. I mean, he only needed a yard.
And I think he lost a yard.
They're going to mark him for a 1-yard loss. So now it brings up a big 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2
for the Mustangs.
So Chambers, Hooper out to the left. You got Pratt and the Shields to the right. Allen to the right, sidecar. Here comes Hooper in motion, and now is another flag down. There might be a false start. That should be a...
No, it's going to be an offside, I think.
Oh, yeah, offsides. Rams jumped early, so that gives the Mustangs a first down. And now you got first and goal.
First and goal for the Rams.
Probably about the 9-yard line.
First and goal for the Mustangs.
Ball just inside the 10.
Yeah, and I think what's happening is, Steve, I think that defense is jumping every time the Mustangs put somebody in motion.
Yes.
And that's a big penalty to follow up with the unsportsmanlike conduct, now the offside penalty.
And here comes Gallagher, fakes a little throw, throws it high in the air, got a man. The Shields, touchdown.
Wow. That was a great catch.
Just threw it up in the air, and that was the Shields, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that was the Shields over there in the right corner. As the Mustangs, he just kind of threw a little jump ball play. Little pump fake by Gallagher.
Touchdown, Mustangs.
And the Mustangs on the board. Back in the football game, Tony, at 21-13, extra point pending. Out of the hold of Diamond, the punter. Radcliffe, they'll spot it at the 10-yard line. Let's see if he can knock it through. Snap is good, hold good, kick up and looks good. Yes, it is. So your score, 21-14 now, 2:19 left. We'll be back with the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS, 21-14 your score. We'll be back right after this.
COVID-19 vaccines teach your body to recognize and fight the COVID virus. You can get this vaccine at no cost to you at Peachin Pharmacy in Connellsville. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. Help protect yourself and your loved ones. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy. Visit peachinpharmacy.com for more information.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, brains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Welcome back. 21-14 your score. 2:19 left as Harry Radcliffe has it teed up at the 40-yard line. He's going to boot it away, going left to right. He kind of hits another knuckleball, Tony. That ball bounces down. That's a live football. and they are going to pick it up. No, they can't pick it up. Fine gets it now finally, and he's going to get tackled. Boom, comes out of it, and disaster for the Rams as he gets tackled inside the 5-yard line. I thought he probably thought that ball was going to go in the end zone, didn't he, Tom?
It sure looked like it. He made the right play, but the ball just kind of spun back on him, and he ended up trying to pick it up. He only got it to the 5.
Looked like one of your wet shots that you hit in there with the, as Steve Nesser would say, a little zizz on it, little zizzle as it came in, and it just stopped rolling. And on that field turf, it doesn't roll like, back when I played, they had that hard AstroTurf. Like they used to have at Pitt, and we had it down in Morgantown, and that ball would roll forever. But this stuff is more like your grass in your backyard, and it just stopped. So let's see now what the Rams, how they play it now. It's only 2:05 left, and they're going to hand it to Oslowski off of the right tackle. He's got some room again. The Mustangs stop him, but not after a 6 or 7 yard gain. So they're just going to probably run the football and run this at halftime and get into halftime at 21-14, I would think.
I don't blame him at all, to be honest with you, Steve. I mean, right now, this running attack, as you said, it takes up a lot of time. And actually, that last drive for the Mustangs took off 3 minutes and 18 seconds off the clock. Ended up being a 70-yard drive on 7 plays with DeShields catching that 9-yard touchdown pass.
So now Dotson in the gun again, 2 sidecars. And there's Oslowski. He misses the handoff, so Dotson's going to take it himself, and he's going to rumble over to the right, and he's going to get enough for a first down. I don't think that was a designed run. I think he missed the handoff because he fumbled the snap. But a good job by Dotson to save the play, Tom.
Yeah, and they are going to give him a first down.
Look at that moon out there, Tony. That's beautiful, isn't it? The only problem is we don't have enough light here. I got to use my – I normally want it dark in the press box, but it's still – I got to have my flashlight out here.
I was watching you earlier thinking, okay, here he goes. Yeah, but it's perfect. We're actually right at the 50-yard line.
They gave us a good spot. We're out in the moonlight here. It's a comfortable evening. 1:08 left, 21-14. The Rams on top. There's a handoff again to Oslowski. No, that's Polefka. And Polefka gets a couple yards. They're just running the clock down now, Tony. They want to get to halftime. They not really have the big play capability, but they grind it out, and they've done a great job of doing exactly what they wanted to by keeping the ball away from the Mustangs.
I agree, Steve, and that's exactly what they want to do right now. Just eat up some more clock, don't turn the ball over, and don't give the Mustangs a shot to get a score here before the end of the half.
Yeah, well, that's what they're going to do. They're going to run the clock down. It's 29 seconds. This probably will be the last play of the half, and stay tuned with the Radcliffe Law first half stats coming up in your Peachin Pharmacy scoreboard coming up at halftime. And that Kozlowski goes a couple yards, and he's going to run the clock down.
Stop by Glebus.
I think he lost a yard there, going off right tackle. So that'll do it for the first half. Your score, 21-14. We got a good one here, Tony. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM. So the Mustangs will get at least to start and maybe get back in this football game. So we'll be back on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night. We'll have the second half kickoff coming up in a few minutes on 590 WMBS and 101 FM WMBS. We'll be back with the second half kickoff right after this.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Going on now at C. Harper Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2021 Chevy Equinox for only $259 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit CHarperChevyEast.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Lease with CMS to well-qualified individuals, 24 months, 10,000 miles yearly with $3,000 cash rate equity down with CMS Loyalty or CMS Conquest. Security deposit waived. Payment is for tax, title fees, and first payment. Sale ends September 30th, 2021. While supplies last. Call dealer for all other details at 724-668-2231.
General Dentist Dr. Edward L. Wietek Jr. treats children, teens, and adults of all ages. Dr. Wietek performs all phases of general dentistry, including crowns and bridges, partials, full dentures, comprehensive orthodontics, root canals, bonded white fillings, dental implants to replace missing teeth and to stabilize loose-fitting dentures, and comprehensive exams and cleaning. Dr. Witek is also your place to go for full mouth reconstruction if you've put off going to the dentist for too long. Visit Dr. Witek online at www.myuniontowndentist.com to view the Smile Gallery and see some of his patients' before and after photos. See what over 35 years of experience and a practice committed to learning the latest techniques can do for you or your family. Dr. Witek's office is located on the National Pike, 1 mile west of the mall on Route 40. Call him up at 724-439-1616. That's 724-439-1616 for Dr. Edward L. Witek, Jr.
Welcome back for the second half kickoff, and the coach from Ringgold is out chatting with the official. He's pointing up here at the press box. Don't know what that was about, Tony, but they're still looking up here at the scoreboard, or at the press box above us. We are perched above the bleachers tonight in a pretty good location here, Tone.
Got a good seat.
Got a good seat, 50-yard line. Yeah, they put us on the 50-yard line. And who's that back for the Mustangs? Is that Kiss?
Looks like Kiss back there.
Kiss?
Oh, no, let's see. It might be. Oh, no, it's Kiss. It's 13.
Kiss.
Yep.
And
Kiss back deep, and Pyro, and looks like Hooper.
Yep, Hooper over to the right.
The up man.
And Oslowski will tee it up at the 40, puts his right leg into it, a little squib kick down the right, and Pyro's got to pick that ball up, and he can't get it. Now he finds it, and now he's got some room as the return team got all the way down, or the coverage team, and he's able to pick up some pretty good yards, gets it back out to the 34-yard line. So a nice return after what could have been disaster there, Tone.
Yeah, and he had trouble picking it up, but as it turned out, it worked out well for him because the coverage team basically overran the play.
Looked like an old game of hot potato there. They couldn't pick it up, but he did. He did a good job. He was calm, and I'll give him credit for that. He stayed pretty calm. And now the Mustangs. The Mustangs got to get some offense going. They had a good drive on their last possession, and let's see if they can keep that momentum. They have three receivers out to the left: DeShields, Pratt, Kiss, Allen, the tailback on next to, and he gets the ball off right tackle, and he's got room, and he's going to rumble up, and he runs up for 12 yards. Eric Allen with a good start for the Mustangs, Tone.
Yeah, and a very good start, and that's what we said earlier, Steve. We thought that he would get a brunt of the carries, but that was only the fifth carry in this game for 27 yards.
Yeah, the Mustangs finally get a good job on first down there. First possession, if you remember, they went backwards, and now you got Chambers left and Hooper out to the left, and Kiss and Pratt. No, that's DeShields and Pratt to the right. Here comes Hooper in motion. They're going to give it to him on a little jump pass there as a jet sweep, and he hops over a receiver and gets a couple of yards. And a nice gain. Didn't look like much, but he gets about 4 yards. Let's say they move him up to now they're going to move him back a yard, and they're going to give him 3. So it'll be second down and 7, 11 minutes to go. 21-14 your score here at Joe Montana Stadium. Got a big billboard there. Looks like a roadside billboard of Joe Montana with his arms up in the air with his San Francisco uniform on. Looks nice.
Yeah, probably touchdown pass to either Dwight Clark or John Taylor in the Super Bowl.
Or Jerry Rice. Here comes Allen off the right side. It's got room. And DeShields out there getting a block, and he's able to get around the defender.
Allen pulled up. He looks like he's hurt, Steve.
Oh, yeah, he does. He's down on the sideline, on the Ringgold sideline. And did he get up yet?
No. He went down. It looked like, I don't know if he twisted something. I don't know exactly what he did. But
here comes
talk about Parsons.
Comes Richie Colazar, too, coming over to check on him.
Coming over, very concerned.
Timeout, injured player.
So we'll have an injury timeout. Another one. Too many of those today, but they're being brought to you by UPM Centers for Rehab Services, leaders in physical therapy. Visit therapist Jim Burns on Wayland Smith Drive or call 724-437-7500. Centers for Rehab Services. Relief is closer than you think, and we hope we'll be back with a healthy Allen after this on 590 WMBS, the CR Group Auto Group Sports Night on 590 101 WMBS.
McClure and Wolf, certified public accountants. Your full-service accounting firm serving the tri-state area since 1926 is conveniently located at 538 Morgantown Street in Uniontown. Offering tax, accounting, auditing, payroll, management advisory, and estate planning services, McClure and Wolf is recognized as an industry leader in providing their clients with quality professional services. To find out more about their services, visit them online at www.McClureWolfCPAs.com or give them a call at 724-437-2000 for McClure and Wolf, certified public accountants.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium, and Eric Allen still down on the sideline, Tony. Oh, they get him up. That's a good sign. Oh, he's actually walking pretty well there, so that looks encouraging as he's going to jog over, or kind of he's walking, but he doesn't look to be limping at all, does he? He's going to
try to jog off.
He's going to jog it off, so that's a great sign for the Mustangs. He'll have to sit out a play or two probably, but the Mustangs have a first down thanks to that run by Allen at the 40-yard line. So the Mustangs got a little thing going here offensively now, Tone. And let's see who they're going to bring in at tailback, number 7. Is that number 7?
Yes, it is 7.
Going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
That's Ben Wilson.
40.
Is that Ben Wilson?
Yep, Ben Wilson's going to step in for Allen now.
Is a tailback next to Gallagher. And you got 3 receivers to the left, the Shields out to the right. And they're going to fake it. They're going to throw it out to Pratt on a bubble screen. He's going to break a tackle of one guy, and he gets up about 5 yards. A good job by Pratt as the receivers do a nice job of blocking for him, and he picks up about 5 or 6 yards. That's a good play on first down.
That's a nice play, and a nice block on the outside by Tajai Hooper. With a great job to just hold that defender off and give Pratt a little room to run.
Yeah, good job. Hooper out there and Chambers. So the Mustangs are going to huddle now. They haven't done that a lot. Gallagher looking over at the sideline to Colasar with his hands out like he wants a play. 13 on the clock. We'll watch that. The Shields, Pratt, and Hooper come out. Trips to the right. Chambers to the left. And they're going to hand it back to Allen. No, they're going to throw it to Hooper, and he's going to break a tackle, and he's going to get first down yardage. Little bubble screen. They faked it. Allen back in the game. That's a good sign for the Mustangs.
And another pick up 10.
Picks up 10. There's a player down for the Ringgold Rams. That's number 25.
Official timeout.
And he is down. So we'll take another quick break. You're listening to the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, 590 AM, WMBS, 101 FM. We'll be back right after this.
I'm attorney Bill Martin of Radcliffe Law, and I've handled all sorts of workplace accident cases over the past 10 years. When you're hurt at work, your employer's main goal is to get you back to work. But you may not be physically ready to return. If you find yourself in a similar situation, call our workers' compensation team at Radcliffe Law at 724-439-3939. We'll meet with you and answer your questions at no cost. Radcliffe Law, making the law personal.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium. Steve Suprick, Tony Inola. We got a good one here, Tony. It's 21-14, 9:28 left. Still got a player down for the Rams. And
looks like Dante Newton, maybe? Number 25.
It might be 28. I don't have a 28. Could be. No. You're right, 25.
Yep, 25.
And he is hopping down, but he's hopping around, so that's a good sign. So we'll get back at it here. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs on the 26-yard line going in. So the Mustangs going from left to right on our television tonight and radio dial. Billy Dice on the camera doing a great job. Nick Barczyk back at the studio. Brian, we got to get that Nick erased finally. We've been pushing for that for years. So you got 2 split ends on each side. Here comes Hooper in motion. They're going to hand it to him. And he's got room. He's going to break it up the middle, though, and picks up 5 or 6 yards. And 5 or 6 yards on first down is a good play. I mean, I think they're only going to give him 4.
I'm going to give him 4, but that was actually a pass.
Yeah, that's a pass because he's a little shuttle pass.
Yep. So picks up a quick 4. They're going to, they want the play clock to go back.
Stop by Plefko.
And they do, put it back to 40.
Yeah,
While we got a quick break, I want to give our friend Jared Joden, listening down in Bluffton, South Carolina, down there doing the swoop.
Nice.
Listening to us. Thanks for listening.
And Gallagher's going to take it himself. He's scrambling around. A little helter-skelter there. I don't even give him a yard.
Yeah, we're not even going to give him that.
And that's what he does, though, Tony. He just, all of a sudden, he gets bottled up, and then you kind of forget about him for 1 second, and he's gone. And that's what he does. So we need one of those gones here in a minute.
Well, he lulls you to sleep.
Yeah, he does.
That's really what he does.
You got, there's all kind of motion there. That play's going to be blown dead. As
flag on play.
That was Kiss came in motion, and I think Wilson jumped a little early.
They're going to call offside.
Offsides again. Wow, that's twice we thought the Mustangs jumped, and they call offsides on the rim. That's going to be driving the coaching staff for the Rams crazy.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
That's a 3rd down and 2, so it's another break. Did you see that? Didn't it look like the Rams or the Mustangs jumped?
It did, but you know what? I also noticed that the right defensive end jumped
across
a little bit whenever it came in motion, and that's what they called.
Yeah.
So fortunately
Kiss coming
for the
in
Mustangs,
motion has done that a couple times tonight. Now he's going to go in the slot to the left with Pratt and Chambers way out there. DeShields to the right, and Gallagher in the shotgun. He's going to hand it to Wilson up the middle, and he does close to the first down, but he doesn't get quite there. And this is going to bring up a 4th down, I believe. And where do they got to get to? It looks like about a yard and a half.
Yeah.
A long, if they call it 1 on the board, it's going to be a long 1. It's almost 2.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Gain of about
they bottled that up pretty quick. Yeah, it's going to be a 4th and 1.
Yeah, but it's a long 1. 4th and 7:21 and counting. 21-14 your score. Gallagher in the gun. Wilson to his left. 2 right outs each way. Here comes Kiss in motion. And again, offsides every time. You're right, Tony. That was number 44 for the Rams. That time I saw it. I was watching for it. And that'll give the Mustangs a 1st down. And that's almost by design anymore. That's kind of like if it's if they're going to keep jumping, might as well keep sending somebody in motion.
Yeah, and it looks like every time they run somebody in motion, looks like Ringgold's just trying to time the snap, and they're just jumping offside.
Well,
So
they're expecting that jet sweep, and because they've done that a couple times, and they didn't come this time. So now you got trips to the left. That's Kiss in the slot. DeShields out to the right. Wilson to the left. They're going to fake it to Wilson, throw it out to Kiss. He's going to go back towards the middle of the field and going to get bottlenecked there and maybe pick up a yard. Probably barely got back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd down and 10. And they can get a 1st down inside the 2. Wouldn't you think, Tony? If we don't have the yellow line on our screen like they do on Fox Sports, but they can get a 1st down at around about the 2-yard line, and the Mustangs still spread the field. 2 receivers each way. That's Kiss and DeShields out to the right. Here comes Pratt in motion. They're going to fake it to him, and Gallagher's going to go up the middle. Had some room there, but it closed quickly as he gets tackled at about the 10. Give him 2. It'll be down 3rd down and 8.
yeah, and right now the Mustangs took this opening kickoff in the second half, and they've run 6 minutes off the clock.
Yeah, the Rams haven't had the ball yet, but they gotta make it. They gotta cash in here. I mean, this is great that they're moving the ball, but they have to score. And I don't know if field goals are going to do it now because the Rams, you got to figure they're going to score another touchdown before it's over. So here comes shotgun, trips to the left. Gallagher looks back, throws across the middle, has a man, and he is. Chambers had it and dropped it.
Well, that was a nice defensive play there. That was 25. That was Newman. Newton, and he came back in. He was hurt earlier.
Yeah.
Came back in and made that play, just flashed in front of Chambers.
It looked like he might have tipped it, but Chambers had hit his hands, and that could have been a score for the Mustangs. And now you're going to send out Radcliffe straight in the middle of the field. He's got plenty of leg from here. It'll be about a 36-yard or 37-yard attempt from dead center. Diamond, the punter, will hold. Here's a snap is good. The kick is up. Good kick.
Very good kick.
Yep, and that is good. So the Mustangs inch a little closer, and they come away with points. 5:25 left, and your score 21, Ringgold, Laurel Highlands 17. We'll be back right after this on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS. Be back right after this.
Once again, have to take white ticket.
September sale days are in full swing at Thurby's Riverside Board Sales. As you know, the worldwide microchip shortage has caused a shortage of new vehicle production for stock units. No problem. You can place an order for any new Ford vehicle with us and be guaranteed the incentives we have today. If we don't have it in stock, you can order the vehicle just the way you want it. The incentives are fantastic. 2021 new Ford F-150s come with 0% for 72 months Ford credit financing. 2021 new Ford Bronco Sport, Escape, Edge, Explorer, Ranger, and Expedition come with 1.9% Ford credit financing plus $500 in factory rebates. Thurby's Riverside Ford invites you to stop in and see Joey, Jimmy, Sammy, or Ashley. Thurby's Riverside Ford, located 1 mile past Lidula Casino. Offer ends September 30th, 2021.
We're back, and Harry Radcliffe kicks it deep this time, and that was Dante Kynes. Returns it at the 5-yard line and gets up to about the 15 where he's bottlenecked. So good coverage by the kick team by the Mustangs there, Tone.
Well, yeah, and that was the first time that Radcliffe has actually kicked that ball straight away. He squibbed the first couple, but that was a good job. He actually drove Kynes all the way down to the 3-yard line to field that.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, good job by Radcliffe. And he's done a good job kicking this year, coming over from the soccer team.
Done
the other kid,
well.
Lucas, right? Was it Lucas? He actually kicked a little bit last game, and he did a good job as well. So they have 2 kickers. So here come the Rams. Dotson in the shotgun, 2 sidecars again, and they look like they jumped early. No call as they give it to, is that?
I think that's Palefka.
Palefka.
Oh, no, Oslowski again.
No, that was Palefka.
No, it was Palefka's right.
That was Palefka. He picked up a couple. Good job that time by the Mustangs. That was Yorchek gets in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the round.
And he's done a good job defensively for the Mustangs this year. We've called his name several times.
Well, he's one of the leading tacklers, no doubt. He's had a great year for the Mustangs defensively.
And you can see the Rams taking their time. Of course, now with play clocks, the quarterbacks can do that. Dotson in the gun. And they're going to give it to Oslowski off the right tackle. And this time the Mustangs do a better job. So maybe defensively they have made a couple adjustments. And Brian just sent me a text. Lucas got hurt in the soccer game last Saturday at Belle Vernon, and we're not really sure how long he'll be out. So hopefully he gets back for soccer and football, because he's actually played some good defense for the Mustangs as well.
He's done a nice job, and that's what you said, Steve. He came in last week, and they gave him a shot kicking, and he was booting every kickoff in the end zone.
Big play here, 3rd down and 6. You got a receiver out to the left, and they're going to hand it to Perlefko again, and he's going to get, no, that's Oslowski, and he's going to get 1st down yardage as number 76 lost his hat for the Rams, and he's going to have to take a play off. That's the center, Jerry Meese, and that will have to watch the snap next time. He has to take a play off in high school football, actually college as well. They have to come off of one play if you lose your helmet. Rams got some nice helmets this year. They're dressed in the old, looks like the Rams of the Los Angeles Rams, but kind of a Notre Dame or Vegas gold helmet this year with the blue Ram stripe and all blue uniforms. The Mustangs wearing their all white. Looks like the SMU Mustangs, all white trimmed in blue numbers. Here comes a shotgun again. Low snap, and there you go. Watch that snap on a center had to come in, and here comes Meese right back in. But that play was a big deal as you had a younger kid in at center. That was number 66 for the Rams.
Going to be 2nd and 13 for the Rams.
Yeah, and they were fortunate to fall on that one.
Yeah.
They fumbled the ball twice.
Well, that was just, you got a younger kid come in to snap the ball, and of course you're going out of the shotgun. and he threw it too low.
Well, Meese back in here now. So.
Yeah, he's back in, got his hat back on, strapped it up tight here. So is Oslowski again. He's got room down the right sideline, busted out, and good saving tackle there.
That was Hooper.
Hooper comes back in, but Hooper saves a touchdown, but not after a huge gain off the right side, and he went to the left and then back to the right, kind of cut back across the grain. He had wide open turf in front of him.
Yeah, it was a big 32-yard gain.
Yes.
It'll be 1st and 10.
Now that took Oslowski over 100 yards. I have him at 123 yards on the game.
Oslowski to the left. Palefko to the right. They're going to hand it to Palefko this time, and he gets banged, but falls forward. And a good tackle that time by the Mustangs, number 54, Billy Barton. But he kind of hit him, Tony, and he kind of fell forward, so picked up another couple yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, still picked up about 5 yards on that run.
Big series here for the Mustangs defensively, Tone. 150 and counting. The clock has been a quick-moving game. Clock's moving, a lot of runs, not very many passes in this game. 21-17 is your score, 3rd quarter. And here's out of the gun. They hand it to Oslowski again off the right side. He's looking, got room, and he's going to bull his way forward. He spins around, and he gets a 1st down for the Rams.
Yeah, nice run there. Just picking his way through that crowd.
Yeah, just a mass of players there in the middle of the field, and he just turns his legs and goes. And Dotson coming across to the sideline, gets the play, goes back in, so they're not using signals or anything like that. They're just doing it the old-fashioned way.
Old-fashioned way, but still a lot of time on the play clock. I mean, they're
Kynes split to the left. You got Palefko to the right of the quarterback. Oslowski to the left. They hand it to Palefko off left tackle, and a good tackle again by number 54. Barton again. So he's making a statement, trying to stop him, and they had a good stop there, a couple good plays until that big run by Oslowski, who's had a heck of a game. He got a total on his yards, Tony? Anything?
Oh, he's got 129 yards on 20 carries.
Yeah.
So they've been working him along pretty well, and this could be the last play of this 3rd quarter, Steve.
Yeah, 15 on the play clock, or 13 now, and 32 on the game clock, 21-17 your score. Oslowski to the left of Dotson, and they're going to hand it to him. He's going off the right side, cuts it back to the middle, grinds it up there, and gets some yards. And, there's a player hurt. That's Pratt, but that's going to be 3rd down, and that'll be – he had an injury timeout. The clock has stopped for some reason. Now it keeps running.
No, it's going to be the end of the quarter.
So they are going to run the end of the quarter. So at the end of 3, your score 21. Ringgold has 21. The Rams with 21, and the Mustangs with 17. And we'll be back for the fourth quarter on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, 590 AM 101 FM WMBS. We'll be back for the 4th quarter right after this.
When it's time to service your vehicle, don't procrastinate. Call Rose Motors at 724-583-1944. Rose Motors, specializing in computer diagnostics, engine and electrical problems, brake service, electronic tune-ups, air conditioning repair, exhaust work, state inspection, and more. Looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? See Rose Motors, where financing is also available. Rose Motors, 42 River Avenue in Masontown. Serving the area for 3 generations. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, Saturday by appointment.
North Union Township Supervisor Curtis Matthews, along with his fellow supervisors, wish all of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck this year. Kurt Matthews knows that dedication and teamwork are what it takes to keep moving forward, and that is exactly what Kurt has done for over 17 years in North Union Township. Kurt Matthews knows that teamwork, experience, and dedication are what it takes. Keep the team together. Vote for Kurt Matthews.
Paid for by the Friends to re-elect Kurt Matthews.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium, home of the Ringgold Rams. Steve Suprick along with Tony Nola. Nick Barczyk running things back at the studio. Brian Morozak is off tonight. He's on his couch, probably sipping an iced tea. listening and watching, hopefully. And Billy Dice doing a great job behind the camera. He had to do a little traffic control there, and he actually cost us some money almost at this break, Tony. We had a lady come in here and wanted Billy and I and you to pay her for the 50-50 raffle, and that was going to cost us a couple $100, wasn't it?
I was going to say, wrong bank. Banks are closed on Friday night here.
She wanted her money. She said, they told me to come down here. I said, well, we're busted.
They told you to go up there, not here.
So now we got a big play here, 3rd down and 3. And Dotson hands it to Oslowski, and he's going to get stopped. Good job by the Mustangs again that was number 67. That
Glebus.
That's Glebus and Barton getting in there. So those two guys are good. They give the credit on the PA for the Barton, but Glebus was in there. So now you got a big play here, Tom.
4th and 2.
This is a huge play right now. So you
just started the 4th quarter, 21-17. No thought of kicking a field goal. So you got Dotson with Polefko to the left, Oslowski to the right. They hand it to Oslowski, and he's going to get the first down and more. He's going to go up the middle, and he goes right off left tackle and just rumbles forward for a first down. You got to give the Rams credit, Tony. They're moving the football on the ground.
Yes, they are. And interestingly enough, Steve, both teams only had one possession in that 3rd quarter.
Yeah.
This is still the first possession that the Rams have had in the second half. They took the ball over with 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. And now we're into the 4th with 11 minutes to play.
Yeah, the Rams lead it 21-17. Mustangs down by 4 points. And they're going to give it to Polefko off left tackle. And that left side is doing a great job for the Rams. And you got to give credit to Cheplik and Frahalik on left tackle, and Meese, they're just rumbling people and moving them out.
2nd and 6.
And the official puts 40 seconds on that play clock, and that's interesting. Sometimes they do 25.
From the Mustang 8.
So now you got 40 seconds, and then they're just going to grind the clock, and it's 10:27. Ringgold up 21-17, and this is a big play, big series here for the Mustangs, both teams, as Dotson in the gun. He's going to hand it to Oslowski again off the right side. He's going to rumble forward and weaves his way down to the 2-yard line. And Tony, he does a good day. Doesn't look like he's doing much, but he just kind of slithers around through there like a snake, doesn't he? He just gets through, and he gets not a first down, but he gets down to the 3 or 4 yard line. It's going to be a 3rd and 1.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 1 is right. And he's carried the ball 24 times,
Brings up 3rd and
149 yards and 2 touchdowns. This is going to be a big stop right here for the Mustangs, and they got to do it twice because you know the Rams are going for it.
Yeah.
Even on 4th down.
Landon Oslowski to the left. They give it to Polefko. This time he's going to rumble right into the end zone, right off that left side again. So the Ringgold Rams score again and take a 10-point lead pending the extra point. So that's 27-17 now. 9:31 left. Mustangs still in the game, Tony, but they're going to have to obviously score at least 11 more points to win. But they're going to have to figure out a way to stop this Rams rushing attack.
They're impressive, Steve. There's no doubt about that. And I'm going to try to add all this up, but it was an 84-yard drive on 14 plays.
The Rams are going to go for 2. Polefko to the right of Dotson, Oslowski to the left. And let's see what happens. Low snap. They give it to Oslowski. He's not going to go. Oh, he gets tackled, but then he rumbles back. And he gets in. He got tackled in the backfield or stopped, and somehow he slipped out of it, and he gets in. So a 2-point conversion gives them a 12-point lead. Now your Rams lead at 29-17 with 9:31 left, 4th quarter, and we'll be back for the kickoff on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS. We'll be back for the kickoff right after this.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes of SWGI Specialists, extending best wishes to our Fayette County teams. Our providers and staff all live locally and are committed to fulfilling the digestive health needs of our community. We encourage everyone at age 50 to get a screening colonoscopy because preventing cancer is the best way to fight cancer. Call 724-437-7677 or or visit us at swgispecialist.com.
It's football season, and before you know it, no, it's not too early to think about winter tires. Tireman Auto Garage has the cheapest prices in town on new and used tires, winter tires, plus semi-truck tires, and more. Add credit, no credit, financing's available through ACIMA with only $53 down. Tireman's Auto Garage also offers alignments at the cheapest prices in town, Pennsylvania State inspection, and so much more. Tireman's Auto Garage, next to Sherwin-Williams, 724-425-9606.
For the Mustangs.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium, home of the Ringgold Rams. 29-17 your score. The Rams on top. And the Mustangs need to get something going. Here's a kick. Now, different kicker this time, Tony, as he squibs it down there, and Wilson picks it up, and he gets it at the 20-some yard line, 25, and he rumbles back out to about the 34. So the Mustangs now need to probably be concerned a little bit about the time, only because the Rams have taken so much time off the clock when they've had the ball, Tone.
Well, that last drive, Steve, 84 yards in 14 plays. It took 7 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock. So that's impressive. I mean, they did exactly what they wanted to do, as you said, ball control. And they've been doing it the whole second half and a lot of the first half as well.
I mean, you're better off if you're the Mustangs, let them score an 80-yard play and get the ball back quicker. But,
yeah.
I mean, that's just, you're right. It's exactly what they said they were going to do. And here comes Gallagher back to pass. He's looking, got a man downfield. It's underthrown, but it's caught by Chambers, and he's going to go. Oh, he gets tripped up, and the ball was thrown, and the defender jumped early, and he's hurt, Tony. The defender is hurt. Chambers did a good job of hauling that in, and the defender did a good job of scooting back to get in the play. But we will have a quick injury timeout, 30 seconds, brought to you by the Centers for Rehab Services. Jim Burns, call him at 724-437-7500. Centers for Rehab Services. Relief is closer than you think. We'll be back right after this.
Gain of 48 on that last play.
South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer wishes the best of luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs this season and in the playoffs. During these uncertain times, a lot of hard work goes into a successful season, and that includes the cooperation of players, coaches, and their families. South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer commends all of those whose hard work has gone into making this a successful season. Like our local team, Robert Schiffbauer is working hard to make life better for the residents of South Union Township. Good luck to the Laurel Highlands Mustangs from South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffbauer.
Paid for by the candidate Robert Schiffbauer.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium, home of the Ringgold Rams, and your injured player, Tony. You get a number.
I think that's number 3. I think that's Evan Parsons.
Yep, that's who they call it. He is limping off, but he looks to be. Doesn't look like he's coming back anytime soon. He's kind of hobbling, I guess, would be a better description for it, as he's coming off to the sideline. But the Mustangs, a big play there, and Chambers, nice catch and run. Gets the Mustangs down inside the 20-yard line. Ball at the 18.
For the Mustangs from the Ram 18.
Here comes Gallagher. Fakes it to Diamond. Throws it out to, is that a lateral?
No, it's going to be.
It's the Shields.
That was close.
No, that was
Hooper.
That was Hooper over there on the left, number 15. And that was close to being a lateral. And
Gallagher's pass.
I think the Mustangs might have been a little fortunate there.
Yep, that was.
All the referees in the stands thought it was a backward pass.
That was a couple games ago we thought there was a lateral and they didn't call it.
Actually, we saw definitive footage of that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so
Gallagher now in the gun. You got Chambers to the left, and they're going to have a little shuttle pass to Hooper again. He's going to go. He's got some room. Nope, and he gets closed up, picks up about 6 yards. And that'll be a big third down. You can't get field goals now, Tony. Down by 12 with 8 minutes left, and you can't stop the other team from running the ball, so you have to score a touchdown here, I would think.
You definitely have to score a touchdown here, and especially with the clock running, you're down to 8.5 minutes to go here.
He's got Chambers out to the left, 3 receivers to the right. That's Pratt, Hooper, and the Shields, and there's an official is blowing a whistle for something. Somebody from the sideline handed the official something over there.
Yeah, it looked like something was.
Gallagher spins out to the right. He's got a man. He's got Pratt. and he gets a first down. Barely, I believe.
Man, nice play. And looks like Pratt's shaking up there a little bit.
Well, Jimmy Burns at Centers for Rehab is busy tonight, isn't he? But he is okay now. Pratt gets up, and now that looks like who comes in there? It's Kiss comes back in the game for Pratt. So you got the Shields out to the right. Chambers far left on the bottom of your screen. Things are going, Mustangs going from left to right. And you got Hooper and Kiss on the slots. And they hand it to, fake it. And Gallagher's going to whittle his way in. And does he get in? Yes, he does.
He's definitely in.
Gallagher gets in. It gets hit hard. But the Mustangs inch closer. With 7:55 to go, the Mustangs score to make it 29-23, and we'll see if they'll go for 2, which would make it a 4-point game, not really a big help. So they're going to send the kicker out. And they have to send another player out there. So now Diamond will spot it. The snap comes back, it's good, and a good kick that time by Radcliffe, who boots it through. So now your score 29-24, 7:55 left. Mustangs need to stop, Tony. C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS. Be back for the kickoff right after this.
The Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 in Hopwood has been proudly serving veterans in our area for over 71 years. The Catholic veterans are also committed to helping the youth in our community by holding the 10th annual Frank L. Musica Scholarship Golf Outing on September 18th at the Uniontown Country Club. Over the last 9 years, the golf outing has awarded 30 scholarships to area students. For information on this year's outing, phone 724-437-3088 or visit the Catholic War Veterans Post 1669 on Facebook.
Lease Plumbing and Excavating, helping area residents with residential and commercial plumbing, gas, electric, and water lines, along with paving, concrete, and excavation site work for over 30 years. Building a new home, Lease does utility installation of water, gas, and sewage lines. Lease does maintenance work on all existing homes, too. Call 724-245-2950. That's 724-245-2950 for your quote. Lease wishes all the area football teams good luck this season from Lease Plumbing and Excavating.
Welcome back, and here's the kickoff by Chambers. He boots it deep down to the 5-yard line, and that's Kynes picks it up, and he is going to get rattled in around the 20, and they still don't blow him dead, but then they do. So the Mustangs stop him inside, just outside the 20, so the Rams will take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Tony, I thought, I was thinking maybe onside kick there, because if you can't stop them, you got to figure a way to get the ball back.
Yeah. Well, let's see what they do here defensively. I mean, we've seen even in that Southmoreland game, Steve, they weren't able to stop Southmoreland, but then they made the big play at the end whenever DeShields made that game-saving tackle.
Right.
So they need something like that here now.
Well, they need to get the ball back, and if they have another 7-minute drive, it'll end this game. It's 7:42 left. The Rams lead at 29-24. Dotson in the gun. They give it to Oslowski up the middle off the right side, and he barrels his way forward. That picks up 9 yards, and this is what they've been doing all night long, Tony.
Yes, it has been. And Oslowski now 25 carries, 158 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
The Mustang fans have got to be tired of watching Landon Oslowski.
2nd and 2 for the Rams.
Got a score from Brian, third quarter. Frazier is down 20-6 to Ligonier Valley. And now it's 2nd down and 1. They hand it to Palefko, and he's going to go rumbling forward and just kind of barrels his way up the middle on the right hash, and he gets a first down for the Rams. And this is, like we said, the Mustangs have to figure a way to stop them. And you almost have to start, maybe have one guy hold him up and try to strip the ball. You got to do something. I mean, you got to steal the game somehow. You can't just let them run down the field on you. And they're trying, but it's just a very good offensive scheme. Old school. This is old school wing tee football. Doesn't look like the wing tee I grew up with, Brian or Tony. It's more of a shotgun look, but it's still the same principles. They're just basically handing it to one of those slot backs and going off tackle.
Well, it's extremely effective. There's no doubt about it.
And there it is, off left tackle again. The Mustangs ready for it, but he still looks like a good play by Oslowski. Gets it 3 or 4 yards. I mean, you think about it, if you get 3 yards every play, you're going to get first downs.
Exactly right.
It'll be down to 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, and you get another 3 yards, you're getting a first down.
Well, the clock closing in on 6 minutes to go.
6 minutes to go. 6 minutes right now on the clock. 29-24 your score. The Rams in the huddle. And end of third quarter, Kiski up 41-0 over Connellsville. That's a shocker there for the Connellsville Falcon fans. And here's the out of the gun, Dotson hands it to Polefko this time off a left tackle, and again Pratt comes in and lays a hit on him but doesn't wrap up, so he's able to get another 7 or 8 yards after the initial stop, but it was still, Pratt didn't get him till he probably had the first down by a couple yards anyway.
I agree.
And the official moves the ball back a couple yards, and now the ball's at the 49, but another first down. The clock continues to run. 29-24 your score. The Rams on top, and the Mustangs cannot get the ball back, Tony.
No, they tried to strip Oslowski and Polefko the last couple plays, but
well, that's what Pratt, you could tell he was doing. He was trying to lay a lick on him and maybe jar that football loose, and not a bad play at this point because you just cannot stop him. Here's Dotson in the gun again with Oslowski to his left, hands it to him off right tackle. He picks up a fumble.
Mustangs have it.
I think Pratt has it.
I do too, yes, good.
Let's see the official. Let's see what they call. And they do.
Yeah, Pratt, no doubt.
Just what the doctor ordered. We were calling for it. And Pratt fell on it. I don't think he was the one that got it out of there. But either way, we'll take it. The Mustangs laid a good lick on him. And he was actually picking up some big yards. And they slapped the football away. And it just flew out of there. And the Mustangs, we're going to keep it here as the Mustangs come out, and they look like they're in a hurry. They're with 5 minutes left, basically 4:58 on the clock, down 29-24. But now the Mustangs, if you can score here with less than 2 minutes left, this offense, as good as it's been, it's not a quick play strike situation. So the Mustangs, though, they have to get 6. And here comes Gallagher. Is that Allen back in the game? He's not back in the game. He has not been back in since he got hurt.
That's Wilson.
Yeah. And Gallagher back.
Running for
his life. He's got some room now. Let's see. He's got high stepping, and he picks up 6 or 7 yards, maybe 8. And that's got to be a nervous thing for the coaches from Ringgold to see Gallagher out in space. And that's what you're probably going to see. It's Rodney Gallagher time now. And Allen, I don't see him on the sideline. Tony, do you see him over there?
I do not.
And so we're looking at Wilson, who's done a good job. He's had a couple carries. So you got Kiss and Hooper and DeShields out to the right. Chambers here to the left. And in the gun with a sidecar is Gallagher. Gallagher takes a snap, hands it to Wilson up the middle and grinds his way close to a first down. Not going to get it. It's going to be 3rd down and 1. And it's 4-down territory for the rest of the game for the Mustangs.
Most definitely. Yeah. That's the thing. At least it's manageable here. And the thing of it is, if the Mustangs get it, they can still run some clock off.
There's no hurry unless you don't get a first down here. Then
Well, even at that,
it's only 3rd down.
Yeah, it's only 3rd down. So.
Yeah. Okay, 2 receivers each side. Here comes Kiss in motion, and they go in offsides again, and that's, Tony, probably 4 times at least, maybe 5, that the Rams have done that when Kiss goes in motion.
I agree. And it's been one of those things, and I think, too, Gallagher has been trying to add some inflection in his call, and it's done a great job. And you're right, that's probably about 5 times that they've given the Mustangs a first down, actually.
Yeah. So that's been one of the better plays in the Mustang playbook tonight, sending DeMonte Kiss in motion, and they get an offside call. And now he's in the slot, trips to the right, and here comes Gallagher going to throw a little screen pass out to Kiss, and he's going to get 4 or 5 yards. Not a big play, but still positive yardage. 4:05 now and counting. So the Mustangs have to be careful. They have to score here.
And that's the thing, Steve. It's a nice little play. Kept the ball in play, in bounds. And as you said, the clock's still running.
Yep, clock's still running, and I think they want to let it run now. And if you're the Rams, though, as good as you've been offensively, it's not a quick strike offense.
No, not at all.
So here comes Gallagher, trips to the left. It looks like the Shield's out there to the right, and there's a timeout. It's going to be, is that a false start?
Yeah, it looked like the right guard just kind of rocked back a little bit, so the Mustangs are going to get called for a penalty there.
Yep, 3:33 left, and it's not the end of the world, but it's still, you know, you don't want to go backwards, and now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. And the thing about the Mustangs, Tony, it's not going to be a grind it out, get 4 or 5 yards. It's a big play. It's going to be nothing, and then all of a sudden, you know, Kiss or the Shields or Chambers or somebody's going to break one, and that's what the Rams are worried about. Trips to the left. Here comes Gallagher. He's looking back. He's going to scramble around now, try to make something happen. He throws, got a man. He's open. Hooper, he's gone.
Nice run.
That's actually probably good that he didn't score yet.
I agree. I'm exactly right, Steve. That's
he gets
a fantastic
tackled.
play.
Gallagher sprinting out to his left and showed some great patience there, Tone. And Hooper. And there's going to be a timeout, Ringgold. So we'll take one as well. Quick timeout as we'll take one here. C. Harper Auto Group Sports Night on 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS, 29-24 your score, 3:19 left. We'll be back in 30 seconds right after this.
Trinity United Presbyterian Church in Uniontown is celebrating the church building's 125th anniversary. The first weekend of October will be filled with events to commemorate Trinity's historical church presence here in Uniontown. Here's a list of what will be going on. Friday, October 1st at 7:30 p.m., there will be a free organ concert at the church building, located at 79 West Fayette Street. Saturday, October 2nd from noon to 5, bring the family to Story Square for music, games, and food. And on Sunday, October 3rd, join us for worship at 11 a.m. to hear Trinity's chancel and handbell choirs. We hope to see you this October.
We're back, Joe Montana Stadium, and home of the Ringgold Rams. 1st down and goal. The ball is placed right at the 3-yard line, right where they put the ball for the extra points, right in the middle of the field, Tony. 24 points for the Mustangs, 29 for Ringgold. And I think really, I know we were kidding around, or not really kidding around, but they said, you know, we want to run a couple more plays, but you got to score either way and take a chance with your defense. You can't wait around too long here.
No, you can't, but
Trips,
you said, hey, they got a good shot at it here.
Double receivers both sides. Here comes Gallagher. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to get in the end zone off the left tackle, and the Mustangs take the lead, 30-29. So you'll see here the Mustangs will probably kick. They might as well go for 2 at this point. But the kick will get them up by it would be 31-29, get them up by 2. I guess a safety if they're worried about a safety. But but you wonder, they might go for 2. Why wouldn't you go for 2? Like, now the offense is coming back on the field.
Well, you got to wonder too. Like, you don't really know what kind of kicker Oslowski is. I mean, he's kicked extra points, but still, I mean, what kind of distance does he have?
Yeah, well, 1 point doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
Right. So Gallagher in the gun. Now this is a tighter formation. You got Pratt and Chambers to the left. The Shields a kiss over to the right. And here comes Gallagher. Throws, has a man, got the Shields. 2-point conversion is good. That's the Shields in the end zone.
Yeah, and the Shields.
32-29, Mustangs on top, 3:14 left. We back for the kickoff on the C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night, 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS. Mustangs lead it now, 32-29. Be back right after this.
Chris Parker Jr., it's your 20th anniversary.
We're celebrating 20 years as your local Hyundai dealer and over 60 years in the car business. We are so grateful for our loyal customers. We appreciate their repeat business and referrals, as well as Hyundai's support.
You always have great deals. The customers keep coming back.
There are super deals on all our new Hyundais, including 0% financing available on select new 2021 models, plus 3-year free maintenance on all new Hyundais. And Hyundai donates to pediatric cancer research with every purchase.
0% financing and free sounds good to me.
In the used car market, check out our certified pre-owned Hyundais with the balance of the 100,000-mile powertrain warranty included. Not in the market to buy a car? Autoland is interested in purchasing your vehicle.
Plus, every new Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance, America's best warranty with 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain protection. Visit our website, AutolandHyundai.com, or stop at Autoland Hyundai, East Fayette Street, Uniontown.
You always pay less to drive the best at Autoland.
And the kick goes deep to Oslowski. He's got room on the right side, and he's going to bust it out all the way to the 35, 36-yard line. Good kick there by Radcliffe, who's done a great job all season for the Mustangs. Kicks it deep, but Oslowski brings it back, and now the Rams have good field position at the 40-yard line. Would you say that's...
Yeah, they're going to mark it right at the 40.
Right at the 40, 1st and 10, 3:03 left. Now, they haven't thrown the ball a lot, but they've run the ball, and they've moved it, but the drives have taken up a lot of time, so let's see how they play this. You got Kind, number 5, on the bottom of your screen here to the left. The Rams going from left to right, all blue uniforms, trimmed in gold. Mustangs in their away whites, and the coach from the Rams is screaming up here at the press box. I don't know who he's yelling at, obviously one of his coaches or somebody.
No, he's yelling at whoever's keeping the play clock is who he's yelling at.
Yeah. So now it's down to 39.
And they reset it to 39. And it's like, that's who he's yelling at.
Well.
And it's like, what can you do? I mean, I get it.
So the play clock is not moving now. And so now you have Oslowski, who's been everything for the Rams, his sidecar to the left, and you give him the ball, and he's going to go off left tackle, and he is going to get
about
bottled up, gets about 8 yards. And the problem with that for the Rams, Tony, that's just going to take a lot of time. If they're going to go 8 yards a clip, they may run out of time. But the Mustangs have to keep them in bounds.
Yes.
The Rams, they have, I believe, 2 timeouts left. It says on the scoreboard over there, the Mustangs have all 3. Here comes, this is Polefko this time, and he's going to go off tackle, and their ball is a first down. The Mustangs have done a poor job on that left side, as the Ringgold's left side. They've had a lot of big gains over there, Tone.
Yeah, and that's a nice run there by Polefko, too.
And you got to watch for Kind here on the bottom of your screen, number 5. And here comes Oslowski, gets bottled up this time, no gain. And the clock continues to run, and the Rams, again, just not set up for fast offense. So we'll take a quick 30-second timeout as the Rams take one as well. You're listening to C. Harper Auto Group High School Sports Night on 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS. Back in 30 right after this.
UPMC Centers for Rehab Services on Wayland Smith Drive offers cutting-edge physical therapy. Jim Burns and his staff are residents of the community, treating sports injuries, neurological conditions, back pain, sprains and strains, joint replacements, hand injuries, and other conditions. They treat you efficiently and safely by taking all necessary precautions while disinfecting the clinic regularly. All insurance accepted. Experienced therapists. Convenient location and hours. Part of the community. Call the office with a prescription from your doctor or schedule by direct access 724-437-7500.
Welcome back to Joe Montana Stadium, home of the Ringgold Rams. Boy, we have a good one here, Tony. The ball is at the 48-yard line, and the Mustangs trying to hold on. 2:12 left. They are up 32-29, and if you've been watching this game, you've seen a good one, and it's a small miracle that the Mustangs are in the lead right now, just the way the Rams have run the ball at will. They've controlled the clock, but the Mustangs have had some big plays and got back in this football game, Tom.
Yes, they have. Well, that big turnover the last set of downs has been the difference right now.
So Oslowski to the left, Polefko to the right, Dotson in the gun. They give it to Oslowski. He gets bottled up. The Mustangs are ready for him. And, you know, they're just not set up to throw the ball. So they've thrown, just one pass?
Time.
One time all game. And they got to be careful. The Mustangs cannot lose sleep of that, and the ball gets tackled. No gain. Ball at the 48-yard line now. It's 3rd down and 11. And Gary Frankhauser showing over there is throwing a pass. Now you're going to put Gallagher on Kynes out there to the left, so let's see if they try to throw there. He was looking to do it, yep. He's running for his life back there. Has a man. It's going to be picked off. Oh! The Shields had a hand on it. And that would have sealed the game for the Mustangs, but still a good play. Double coverage down there by the Mustangs as the Shields and Kiss were on the play. And the Mustangs now one more play, and it's 4th down from the 48. And the defensive backs now, are going to be a big part of this game. You got the Shields, you got Hooper, you got Gallagher back there.
Well, you're going to have Gallagher one-on-one, no doubt.
One-on-one on Kynes over there. He's going to throw. There's a reverse to number 27. And let's see what happens. And they're going to get him. And the Mustangs, stop him. Yes, they do.
They did.
The ball he stopped at the 40-yard line, about 2 yards short. And that was the number, someone we haven't seen all game.
It was Maddox Zuckel.
Yeah, Zuckel, number 27. And that's the first time we've called his name, a sophomore. So they go to the reverse instead of trying to throw. One timeout, Tony, for the Rams left with 1:26 left. I'm not the best at arithmetic, but I got to believe the Mustangs should be able to hold on here if they can just fall on the ball, and they are in victory formation.
That's exactly right. You got to go victory formation.
Wow, the Ram fans are starting to file out, and they have to be sick. And you really can't blame anyone as Gallagher just takes a snap and takes a knee. So the clock, I don't even know if they're going to try to stop it. The Rams, but really, what do you do if you're the Rams? You played a terrific football game, but you just, the one turnover killed you, and a couple big plays by the Mustang, and all of a sudden it's 32-29.
Exactly, and that's the thing. That strip, when they stripped Oslowski out there and picked up the fumble, changed the whole game. And there you go, and they ran a number of plays, ran time off the clock, and had a great second half offensively for the Mustangs.
And here comes Gallagher letting that play clock, and I think the play clock just expired, and they did not. What did they do there? The clock went down to 0, and that's going to do it. I don't think the Rams are even going to argue, as with 34 seconds and counting. So that's going to do it. The Mustangs are going to win it, Tony, in a thrilling football game. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs 32, the Ringgold Rams 29. As the clock winds down, we'll be back for our post-game show, which will be brought to you by the South Union Township Supervisor Robert Schiffmeyer, working hard for the residents of South Union Township. So we will be back. Your final score, 32-29. Mustangs win it. Back on 590 AM, 101 FM, WMBS.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Marietta, the Hillbilly. I'm running for Recorder of Deeds in Fayette County to restore honor and integrity to our government. I want to make our government accountable to the people who matter the most, the voters. It's time for government to start looking out for the interest of the people, not the interest of bureaucrats. I would appreciate your vote on November 2nd. Thank you, and God bless.
Paid for by John Marietta for We the People.
COVID-19 vaccines teach your body to recognize and fight the COVID virus. You can get this vaccine at no cost to you at Peachin Pharmacy in Connellsville. Schedule online, by phone, or just walk in. Help protect yourself and your loved ones. When you are ready, get your vaccine at Peachin Pharmacy. Visit peachinpharmacy.com for more information.
Peachin Pharmacy, your local pharmacy.
Don't fall behind on your home improvement projects. Let First Federal of Greene County help with the heavy lifting. Planning to remodel your kitchen or bath? Considering an addition, patio, or new roof? First Federal gives you all the tools you need. FHA Title I improvement loans, home equity loans, construction loans, and owner-builder loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a loan officer today or apply online at firstfederalofgreene.com. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning extends his best wishes to the Uniontown Red Raiders, Laurel Highlands Mustangs, and all our local teams for a successful season. District Judge Nathan Henning recognizes that a successful season requires teamwork. It is the result of the hard work of the players and coaches and the support of their families. Good luck to the Uniontown Red Raiders, Laurel Highlands Mustangs, and all our local teams for continued success this season. For Magisterial District Judge Nathan Henning.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? M&R Transit is now hiring van drivers. Van drivers must be 26 years of age, have a valid driver license, and a clean driving record. Van drivers must be able to obtain all clearances. For more information, call 724-439-3164. That's 724-439-3164, or apply in person at M&R Transit, 253 South Mount Vernon Avenue. M&R Transit wishes the Laurel Highlands Mustangs good luck.
Going on now, let's see our first Chevy. Our customers can drive away in a new 2021 Chevy Equinox for only $259 a month. Security deposit waived. Stop in for a test drive or visit.
Fayette County needs a new recorder of deeds. I'm John Marietta, and I'm your man. It's time for you to step up and do your part and vote for me on November 2nd. Recorder of Deeds of Fayette County.
I don't want to be anything other than what I've been trying to be lately. All I have to do is think of me and I have peace of mind. I'm tired of looking around rooms thinking what I got to do, who I'm supposed to be.